You're only a what if away from great summer holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel.
Stav, Abby and Matt.
Brisbane wakes up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
G'day, everyone. Thanks for downloading today's podcast. We got to go get a flight, so let's just do a short podcast intro, hey?
Yep, here we go.
Bye.
Holy tomorrow. How good. Going off like a bull in a china shop.
That is Nick Cummins. You might know him as the Honey Badger for his time on the football field. Playing rugby, right?
Yep, rugby union.
Such a tough player.
I remember him as the guy who said he didn't want to pick any bachelors, and everyone hated him for that because he was being honest and not leading on a woman.
Choose someone.
Lead on a woman for 6 months.
Now you get to know him. You actually are surprised that he said yes to go on the show.
True.
Because
Everyone's
he's
got to pay the bills.
bought a house in the country. He's now got 3 kids. I think under the age of like 2 or 3 as well.
Okay.
And he has been quite a hero. He is a guy that you would want in any emergency. Any emergency, from zombie apocalypse to what other emergency? This emergency, because he was on the playground with his kids over the weekend.
What about a fashion emergency?
Yeah, you wouldn't want him for a sewing emergency, would you?
I would. He'd be the sort of guy that would go,
right.
hey, Nick, you know what? The store didn't take the security badge off and I really want to wear it tonight. Do you reckon you could just get that? And he'd be like, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fashion emergency. But he has been at a playground in Melbourne playing with his family. And there was a kid that was choking, right? And the mum was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? She's like, I can't breathe, the little 3-year-old. And she was asking for people for help. And then he comes over and was trying to get it out by whacking her back. Apparently had to turn the little kid upside down and then whack her back to be able to get the lolly out. Now, this is them this morning talking about on Today's Show.
Just pushing the kids on the swing, and there was a bit of commotion. Yeah, it was just turned up. Johnny on the spot, mate. Anyone would have done it.
It was seriously lodged. He held her upside down and gave her a good smack between the shoulder blades, and it came popping out. So I was very relieved. And I said, oh my gosh.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Lucky he was there.
Yeah. Because I don't really know what the rule is when someone's choking. You're not meant to try and put your hands down there and get it out because you can push down further.
Yes, I think she did give water, and I do believe it is different from you don't do that anymore, do you?
The Heimlich.
Or do you?
Don't think so.
I know that you're supposed to, for kids, is what he did, which is between
Smack
the shoulder
it.
blades, and apparently it does have to be quite firm.
That's someone who's done the first aid course that we all talk about but never do.
I thought that when I read it. We did do it, though.
He didn't.
No, we did. He was there.
No, that was resuscitation on a baby. Yeah.
But no, we did choking in that.
Do we?
Do we?
Can't remember.
Oh, Nick and I did it with you.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think I did. I just remember when they brought in they brought in like a baby doll, and it was really confronting.
Very much so.
To do CPR on it.
Yeah, but he seems to update with it. I mean, he saves all the animals. If you've seen on his Instagram, that
What are they doing eating lollies?
no, they're not eating lollies. They got
Stuck in a gate?
fence.
No, he put it there for the
Oh my
views.
God, you're such a cynic. I know that you're just looking at it going, anyone could have done that. He
No,
is a
I'm not
hero,
thinking that at all.
mate.
I couldn't have done it. I don't know what the rules are when someone chokes. I mean, I would have given it a crack, but I'm not sure I would have done the right
You got to
thing.
look around and go, oh.
Is there someone who actually knows what they're doing?
I reckon in every situation he's the man. Like, he's got that under control. The thing is, he didn't actually give all the details and stay around. Apparently, he just went, all right, I got to go, because his family was supposed to be gone by then.
Right.
So they ran off, and then someone took to, a community page and said, hey, this is what happened. And someone goes, hey, I actually witnessed that. And I don't know if you know, but the person that stepped in was Nick Cummins.
Yeah, right.
The Bachelor, Honey Badger.
Didn't
And
even
they're like,
know.
no, we did not know that. Just came in.
Imagine
It's a good
retelling
deed.
that story. Someone's like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, sure.
As if, Ken.
Yeah.
You're
That's
full
like
of crap.
you.
Pick someone better.
That's
if you're
you
gonna
right
lie.
now.
Yeah, no, I know. We know it's a true story. But if you go and just tell that yarn to a friend, they're like, oh, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, bro.
When have you been a hero? I know you were a hero moment when I crashed my car and you stepped in and that was a hero moment. Yeah, no one would believe it. Don't worry about me telling it then.
He doesn't even remember it.
What did I do?
When I crashed my car into Stav's, remember? That was a hero moment. You came and you moved the car.
Oh, I'm glad I just saw that as helping you out. I'm
See,
glad
that's
you
what
saw
heroes
it as
do.
a hero moment.
See, that's what heroes do. They just...
Just Johnny on the spot. Anyone would have done it.
See? But don't retell it. No one will believe it.
Because the way you tell. Do you know, I was once in I needed a hero moment. Maddie Acton from B105 just rocked up.
Do you know what? People have those hero moments when everyone's like, oh, you know what? Bench press, I could do this. And it's a gym where they're 24 hours or no one's around. And they go, oh, my God, I can't. Hero comes in and like, I've got that. I wouldn't because I'd be like, oh, that's too heavy.
I didn't think I was being a hero. I was just helping someone out.
We've left it, okay? We've moved on. You didn't want to...
I'm talking about the time that I
know
helped
that.
someone
We've
do the
left
bench
it,
press.
Matt. We've moved on.
Not all heroes wear capes, Matthew. Sometimes
See?
they wear R.M. Williams.
Oh, no, I had a cape on. It's in my boot.
Oh, cape time.
But he didn't know. He just went off as well.
Yeah.
He didn't... You don't know you're doing the hero moments. That's why I want to know if you witnessed one.
All right.
Maybe it was you, but if you've witnessed a hero moment... 13, 10, 60, because I just admire those people.
Yeah.
Heroes, it's kind of their jam.
Talk up your own moment as well if you want. 13, 10, 60. We'll get you on next to B105.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
When were you a hero, like Matt and the honey badger? Yeah, the honey badger stepped in with a kid was choking, a 3-year-old at a park in Melbourne, just there, holiday. And she was like, oh my God, he did such an amazing job and then just disappeared, like Batman.
Into the sunset.
Yeah.
Well, Batman would disappear into the night.
Okay,
but,
sure.
yeah.
All right, so no correlation whatsoever.
No, not really.
No. 13, 10, 60, when did you witness a hero moment?
Aniva in Logan Reserve, when did you witness a hero moment? Or maybe you were the hero?
Good morning, guys.
Hey.
I'm a first aid trainer, so I teach first aid for a living. So if you guys want to book in with us, you can. I actually saved my father-in-law this Saturday just gone.
Really?
Unfortunately, he had a massive heart attack, and I performed CPR for a certain amount of time. And lucky enough, I had my husband there who also helped me. So worked together in a really good team and saved my father-in-law.
How long did you have to do it for? Because I hear, like, once you start, you have to wait until the paramedics arrive, correct?
Yes. So I performed CPR for roughly about 15 minutes.
Wow.
And then my husband was doing breaths, and he just swapped with me. I do have medical background, so I was a nurse before I taught first aid.
Right.
So, yeah, it was a long time, but when you're in there, you know, your adrenaline kicks in.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Did you do the staying alive?
No, we don't. We don't teach that because when you're singing a song, you're not counting.
Yes, yeah.
I mean,
It's not a moment to take your singing stuff.
From the diaphragm.
Yeah,
Staying alive. Staying alive. Well, well
Wow,
done.
we're
And how
glad
is he
he's
doing
okay.
now? Is he all right? Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's doing fantastic. He had an operation, and he's with us, and I'm so thankful.
Yeah.
absolutely.
yeah, it's
He's-
good.
He's an amazing person, and I'm so thankful that I have amazing in-laws.
Oh, that's
That's
beautiful.
beautiful. Well done.
It's a good reminder as well, isn't it?
Yeah, God, yeah.
To be up to date with the first aid. Ruth, what did you witness? Hero moment.
So mine was actually another gentleman was my hero. I had a car accident. I ran into the back of somebody, and I had a gentleman. When I got out of my car, I was in complete shock. But I started walking into oncoming traffic,
Oh, wow.
and this guy, like, who was behind me, he quickly got out, stopped me. My car was still running because it was push button start, and he's like, "Do you want to turn your car off?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" Like, so I've turned the car off. He's then pushed my car to the side, like, made sure I was okay. But then he just disappeared. And in my state, I was talking to the other person I'd hit, things like that. I never got to thank him properly or anything like that because, yeah, he just disappeared afterwards. And I still think of him today, like, that he saved my life because
Yeah.
like, he saved me from walking into the oncoming traffic and everything. And it was just amazing. Like, he just helped me so much that day just by, like, helping move the car and things like that.
Yeah.
And poof, he was gone. And I'm like, does he realise how much, it meant to me for that day? So if you're out there and hearing this, thank you for, I think it was 2014. So, yeah, helped a girl, red card.
Can I
blue
ask
card.
roughly how old he was?
He was an older gentleman, maybe mid-40s-ish.
Yeah. See, now, if you got an 18-year-old, they'd turn up and they'd be like, all right, you guys, just live streaming. I'm saving Ruth here. She's just had a car accident.
Yeah. Well, I did actually pop a tyre recently and walked into a Hungry Jack's to get some guys to help me. And there was 2 older gentlemen and 2 younger guys. And the younger guys were like, oh, yep, we can help. The older gentleman just sat there, and after the tie had been changed, the older gentleman came out clapping for the younger boy. Like, yeah, you did the tie.
Oh, good. Good stuff.
All right, Deb and Carradale, bring us home. What's your hero moment?
I had a guy working in a cafe, and there was a customer, and he stole another person's wallet. And I was only about 22 at the time, and I was like, that is not on. So I was doing a self-defense course at the time, and I'd only done 1 session. I thought, right, this is an opportunity. I'm going to follow him. And I ran through the shopping centre, and I was chasing him, and I thought, right, that's it. And he ran up some stairs, and I thought, I'm going to dive on this guy. So I dived on him, and he pulled me up the stairs, and I yanked him down the stairs, and I had a whole crowd of people chasing me.
Wow.
And I thought, this is an opportunity, like, for good, like I said, practicing my self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
And then we literally ran a whole block around, and this is in Sydney, so it was, like, full on. And then I managed to get him stopped at the at the bus stop, and I made him empty his pockets. I had hold of his jumper, like you grab someone, and I made him sit down. I took all the money out of his pocket. And it was a little Japanese man, and he was horrified that this girl had chased this man down. Wow. And I took all the money out of it off of him.
So you mugged him for all the money he had, just to make it even.
If some of it could have been his money, I was like, I'm not having it.
Yeah.
And then I gave it back to the guy, and he gave me a reward as well.
Wow.
What did you do when you went back to the first aid? The self-defense. Did you go back and go, hey, you're not going to believe what I did?
The lady was so proud of me. She was like, oh, that is awesome. She goes, and she was telling everyone, she goes, see what you can do, she said. And that was only after 1 session.
Wow. Good stuff.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
I've always paid out my dad for being a little bit of a tight ass. Loves to save money. And I'm like, I kind of like to spend money. But there's certain things that you always go, that's annoying. Like having to go to the doctors. You're like, oh, that's annoying. I don't really want that expense. And I had to go to the doctors and get a mole removed, right? And I was like a little bit surprised at how much they had to remove and put the stitches in. I was like, I looked the other way. So, when you do like a quick glance, I was like, oh my God, there's 5 stitches there. Oh, are they coming out? And they're like, yeah, you've got to come back and get them removed. Right. They're like, it's fishing wire one. I was like, yeah, fair enough. And normally what happens, and I do recommend that everyone does go and get a mole check and follow it up. But I was thinking, right?
Yeah.
If anything was wrong with the results,
they'd let you know.
They'd call, right?
Probably.
Yeah, well, you'd have to.
Have to.
Wouldn't you?
You don't answer your phone, though.
No, but they send a text.
Yeah.
Yes, and my friend said you can log on. Why are you narrowing your eyes, squinting at me like, what's going on, Abby?
Oh, just out of all the things to save money on, potential cancer checks is probably not one of them.
But I wasn't, though. I don't do that. I do my free mole checks. That's my point, Matthew Acton.
But I tell you what, if you get the lard of a cow, I'll rub that in my face for $89.
He's got a good point.
Well, how can I afford to spend it if I don't save money elsewhere? And Ashley is using it, and it wasn't that much money, so I can't help it if your wife spent that much money.
I do see it out there on the table this morning. I'm not judging.
Don't spend much money when you're dead.
Do you know what it was?
Great savings plan.
I do get... When's the last time you guys got your mole check? Mole check, me. When moles check?
Been a while. I've been meaning to do it.
Well, I normally book in I do for Scotty does more regularly, and then I'll do every year.
Yeah.
Right? So I did go and get it. That's why I thought, I don't think this will be bad. But when I went to the doctor about something else, he said, that one looks a little bit dodge. And I don't remember having it. So that's why he's like, that one needs to come out. I was like, oh, okay, no worries. When I got it removed, stitched up, right? And I was like, cool. So I got to go back and get the results. Yeah. But the thing is, school holidays... where you end up spending so much money on taking them to one place and you're like, not even grateful. And then they're like, oh, can we stop off for food?
Do I go to a bounce or do I go get my mole checked?
Exactly. I didn't have an option because one of them was 2 hours.
Yeah.
No, here's my thing. So I was like, I have to go back tomorrow to go and get the stitches out.
Tomorrow.
This is what I was thinking. And then I said to Scott, I was like,
oh, no.
What? I said, I just got to get stitches out. What do? They just cut them and then put it you know what? I watched when they did the C-section. I just know they pull it. And I was like, can you just do it? And he's like, you sure? Yes, I'd had a couple of wines, but long day. So then I was like, all right. But then...
You know the D in DIY doesn't stand for doctor? You can't doctor yourself.
No, it's do it yourself. That's why I did it. And that's my point, because he was doing it. I was like, you're cutting the skin. I was like, forget it. I'll do it myself. So I did it with it.
Oh, you nibbled them off?
No. I just had to pull the stitch out a little bit and then just cut it and just did it and removed it all.
Feels a bit weird when you pull it through the hole there too, doesn't it? Like you feel it coming out of your skin a little bit.
I think I've changed with 3 boys. I feel like I'm used to, that's broken bone, that's flesh, that's not good. Like, some sort of...
It'll heal itself.
Yes, but then I had to cancel the appointment. I don't want to be like, I've pulled my own stitches out. So I'll go, a friend of mine is a doctor.
They don't buy that.
And they were over last night and they've removed the stitches. And by the way, I didn't get a follow-up. Did I have a follow-up on those results? And she goes, let me check. She goes, no, there's no follow-up. Those results are fine. I was like...
Oh, fantastic.
Got an infection from removing her own stitches now, though.
No, I think I did a good job. It was only, I don't recommend that, but wouldn't you just remove them yourself, or would you go back in?
Yeah, I don't mind about that. That was only a little one. That one I get. But it's good that you made the call to check whether or not
you were dying.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is always recommended.
I've got mole checks more regular than you.
There we go.
I had one a couple of months ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then just me pointing your aggression at me.
You know me, I'll do anything. I pay so much in health insurance and stuff. I'll just go. I've told you, I consider faking eye checks just so I can get glasses to get my money's worth.
But for me, I understand your logic. Because it's so bizarre that I will waste money on said cream that is
not
on
going to do anything.
Instagram that it's scheduled to me. But then I kind of go for something like that. I'm like,
nah.
I can save money on that.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
I think you were the same as me, Maddie, that the first plane ride that I ever went on was one that I booked myself.
Correct, it was Schoolies.
Oh, really?
The first time I ever went on a plane, I flew to Schoolies.
Yeah, and it was always a big thing because we really wanted to go on a plane. It was like, oh my God, that would be amazing to go on a plane because we used to always drive everywhere and
all
put
the
up
rich
a tent.
kids flew everywhere.
Yes.
And we were always in the back of the Ford station wagon, Dad punching darts in the driver's seat, sweating balls.
Yeah. Aircon, what was that? The kids love it when I tell them these stories. But even my nana gave us money to go on a mystery flight and my parents spent that money on bills.
That is horrible parenting.
Well, it was just to get by. My dad lost his job. Anyway, but here is the thing that I love flying so much that I will have to admit that I am peak mum mode where I have signed up to every point hack.
Oh, like all your
And flight
flybys
hacks.
and stuff?
No, they're literally called that. They're websites and they will teach you how to do point hacks. So like the credit cards that you should sign up for that then you can get the extra points and close down before you do the annual fee.
Oh.
For more hacks, you can follow me. But I love it. So what I do is I even do like the family pooling, which I got you into.
Yep.
So anytime anyone will fly, then all the points will go to me and the status points. And then you get lounge. And I'm sorry, but I love it. I just really like it because you're like, I'm going to the lounge.
Soup.
Huh?
Soup.
No, they're really good. They got everything now.
I like the soup.
They had
I'm not complaining.
burgers the other day.
Yeah, right.
I know. I was like, After midday for you, just letting you know. That's when they
100%, I've
serve
learned that
alcohol.
lesson, yeah.
Okay.
You know what the best part of that alcohol service is? From about 11:45, everyone is standing at the bar. All the lights are off in the fridge, and everyone's just standing there waiting for the
Come on,
same thing.
guys.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Airport
'Cause it
should be
used to be-
24/7.
Well, it used to be.
It did.
Yeah. But we're all going on a trip today, right?
Yeah, we're going because we're on Channel 7 tomorrow promoting our new book, Bumble the Bum Stinger.
So we're all going this afternoon. And I was like, well, I get lounge access. And I was like, well, Stav would probably come with me because he gets to the airport the first, earliest, right?
Technically, I'm there now.
Yeah, but then Ash was like, well, last time I went with you, why don't I get invited? I was like, oh, sorry, Ash. I just thought that you're always very busy. So I thought you'd be the latest.
Yeah, but I'd like some free food.
Yeah, I know. And then I looked it up, and how's this? I get 3 passes.
God, what are you like? Mega platinum gold
Would
level?
you like to hear about my hacks? Because I can bore you senseless sitting next to you.
Because Esther pays for it. My wife pays for it. And she only gets like one person.
Why do you?
in.
You know why? Because you know your trips that you went to Bali on.
She got all the points. No, her company pays for it, for her to have it.
No, but if she flies, she gets it.
Maybe she doesn't pay for it now. Maybe she just lies because she doesn't want me in the lounge with her.
She's with other 3 friends going, this is sweet.
So you can get, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us going, and you can only get 4 people in the lounge.
Well, no, me plus 3, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 5 going.
So what I'm going
Right.
to do is like a bit of like an amazing race. I'll probably end up being late.
You'll be the last one there.
Yeah, but we can't get in without her.
No.
Yeah, so then I don't know.
Long wig time, Matthew.
To be fair, Sarah, who I met, right?
How about those lions?
Do you know her daughter was the one that had the costume for the Dallas Cowboy
Cowboys,
cheerleader?
yeah.
I saw her on the
Oh.
way there. I was like, how's the costume? I said,
Yeah,
apparently
okay.
we want it back. She goes, you could try and get it back. I was like, no, don't worry about it.
So you've got to pick your 3 favourites.
No, you guys
favourites.
have to pick.
I'm happy to take the one for the team.
But you'll drink the most.
Yeah, but I can do that anyway.
Yeah, but then you have to pay for. Oh, yeah, okay, all right. That was
Oh,
easy.
you've taken what fun out of that. We're going to have a little challenge on our hands here.
We can get you a takeaway coffee.
Not coffee, no. Soup. Bring me some soup out.
No, you can't do that.
Why?
No, they don't let you take. Oh, you could put soup in a coffee cup,
That's
maybe.
what I was thinking.
I'm not gonna affect my points.
Yeah. It is pretty special going in the lounge, though.
Well, for
Like-
someone who, like I said, flying was like the ultimate destination, and I guess I was doing the weather, so I used to fly a lot. So I got the lounge through there, and then when it got taken away, I was like, oh.
Yeah, my wife was devastated when hers got taken away.
It just, you feel so la-di-da. And then all of a sudden you're like,
You're not.
I'm not.
You're neither lardy nor darty.
And that's when I signed up to every single hack website you could
So
possibly.
you don't pay money for it. You've just swindled that on your little hacks thing.
If you fly enough, you get it for free because
No.
you need it the most.
Yes, but I don't. You just got to compile it all. And then there's other options where you get like status extra points.
Right. How much time, though, does it take you to do all this?
Everything is effort, Matthew, but when you're insomniac like me, you've got all the time in the world.
So I'm just wondering if you spend 6
Yeah.
hours getting the points together
that's
for
sweet.
15 minutes pre your flight to have a coffee.
While you're out of the lounge.
And I'm
With
back
your
in.
Back in, brother.
Just like
You're
that.
back in.
Appreciation.
You're back in.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Stumbled upon another conspiracy theory. You know, what's that now? What?
You can't stumble upon something that you're looking for.
I did.
Okay. It came to you, did it?
Yeah, it came to me. And one of those ones where someone told me about it, and then since I was informed about it, I've seen it everywhere.
Can I ask who told you?
My singing partner.
Okay.
Don't know if you guys are across it, but you might be.
Try me, boo.
Okay. Are we aware of the galas?
The what, sorry?
The galas.
A little bit more information?
Taylor Swift galas.
The gay Taylor Swift fans?
No.
No, I'm not aware of them.
All right. Let me throw you this one at you. There is a subsection of Taylor Swift fans, a subsection of Swifties, called galas, who firmly believe that she is a closeted lesbian and her relationship with Travis Kelce is a sham. Used to be a little bit less of a subsection, but the new album apparently has a lot of Swifties going, hang on a second, I think the galas might be onto something here.
So, okay.
What is it? Is it the part of the song where she talks about how he spread her thighs?
But does he say he? Why do they?
There
Because they
is,
want her.
as with a lot of Taylor Swift things, you know she loves an Easter egg. You know she loves a clue hunt. And they have done their clue hunts, and they have come up with this. Now, I said this to Ash, our producer, and she was like, but she just got engaged. She did get engaged, but in the photo of her getting engaged, she's wearing vertical stripes, hinting that she's feeling imprisoned by the relationship.
No, I think that was just the season of Ralph Lauren that they were promoting.
Do you believe this, or are you just having a bit of fun?
Can I just try?
The song You Need to Calm Down, released in 2019, has supported the LGBTQ plus community and was released during Pride Month, and the music video included references to queer culture. In the music video for You Need to Calm Down, she shows wearing bisexual pride colours in her hair.
So why doesn't she say she's gay if that's a fact?
Closeted.
Why would she do all the Easter eggs then if she's closeted? I don't understand.
Because they believe that it would tarnish her image.
And they're lesbians who believe this?
Not all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, wishful thinking.
That's what I meant. Like, they're like, no, she's us, and she's talking to us. And, yeah.
Some of them must be. Not all of them are.
I just want to know how people have so much time. What am I doing wrong with my life that I don't have time to research these conspiracies?
She released a single, Me, on April 26, which everyone knows is Lesbian Visibility Day.
No, people do not know that at all.
Well,
so what is that day?
some also, it's Lesbian Visibility Day.
Okay, so they're not visible throughout the other days.
Normally they're invisible, and then you go, oh, lesbians.
Right, okay.
See, I got really confused. I thought that they had 20/20 vision on that day.
There is also subreddit from that is that Travis is also, and they're both in a sham relationship because they don't want to break their good old American image and tarnish their reputation.
Oh, which is the name of her album, Reputation.
Yeah.
No, I was joking.
She also, New Year's Day, famous song of hers, changed the lyric from I want your midnights to I want her midnights.
Yep. Are you're a member of this group, though?
I am neither here nor there. I just like to bring these things to the table.
This
and
is the
see
song
what
you're
people
talking
think.
about.
There's glitter on the floor after the party. Girls carrying the shoes
even that sounds like the Dixie Chicks.
Said Dixie there, so that blows the whole thing out of the water.
Ruins it.
Look, just don't be surprised.
Do you believe it, though, or are you just
Of course I don't
regurgitating?
believe it. Just bring it to the table. Yeah, people do think she had a relationship with Carly Cross.
Yeah, but
the
maybe she
supermodel.
did. Doesn't.
Yeah, that was just a bottle of tequila and
Yeah,
half a
That's a
pack
standard
of
Saturday night.
cigarettes.
Right.
She's had a few she's had a few menthols and a few shots, and she's like, "Hey, how about it?" Nah.
Next morning, gone. Hey, what happened there?
Let's not talk
that
about
was
it.
Fun. Hey.
I'll allude to it in a song, but on the
not
DL.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
I know that you might have missed this, Maddie, but it does involve you because I know that you've been to Papua New Guinea, and apparently it's supposed to be an extraordinary place with extraordinary people.
It's wonderful. The people there when I walked the Kokoda Trail were unbelievably welcoming and just beautiful human beings.
And now they're equal mates and allies. I guess they always were, but there was a treaty signed yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before with Australia? Saying it's one of our first in 70 years, basically going, hey, if anything happens, we're going to support you, you're going to support us, we're in it together. Which I think was always presumed, but then there were other countries that were trying to come in and take. They were trying to woo them.
They're trying to steal.
Yeah.
Three's a crowd, China. 3 is a crowd.
You just don't realise how close Papua New Guinea is to Australia. And they said that the treaty, I think, was called Puck Pucks, which is actually the nickname from Papua New Guinea's National Rugby Union League.
Oh, right.
I don't know what that means. I probably will look into it.
Yeah.
Puck Pucks. But that's a nickname for it, and that's what they've signed the treaty. And
The
that's
union or their league team?
Well, I think it's a union.
Right. Oh, because maybe they're trying to put the word union together. Maybe it's got something to do with that.
Maybe.
See,
But you just kind of realise how important sport is for them.
Oh, it's their religion.
Yeah.
And I'm not even kidding. I met a kid on the trail. So the guy, when we walked Kokoda, the lead trekker who was there, a local, I met his children, and his son's name was Paddy. And
After Paddy Carrigan.
After Paddy Carrigan.
Yeah.
And all of them are named, all the
Oh my
kids
gosh.
are all named after NRL players along the way.
And now they're all Reese.
There will be Reese Walshes.
Yes.
Like half of Papua New Guinea in the next 10 years will be Reese.
Wow.
And all of them, like, you meet, and it's funny because you do see the age groups at which, there's the dads and they've got, the names of the players from the
Lockie.
80s.
Yeah.
And then all the new kids now were all in there.
My granddad, Meninga.
Yeah. Even my porter, Henny was his name.
Yeah.
So he obviously just had a traditional name. But he was so mad on Rugby League that when I told him that I liked footy as well, and the football was on the day we took off trekking, and he had all my backpack and my supplies, and I lost him. And everyone's like, "Where's Henny?" And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, he's the one I'm meant to be following. So we're just walking along, and then about 40 minutes later, he just appears out of nowhere, and he gave me the football scores. I was like, "How did you get them?" And he goes, "See that hill?
Yeah.
Because my phone works up there. So he ran to the top of this hill, checked all the football scores, and then runs back down with 10 kilos of my supplies.
Could he just leave it there? Nah.
Barefoot as well. He's barefoot with his thongs in hand and gave me all the footy scores at that time.
And you're like, mate, I love football, but I was not going up there to have a look at it.
You said I knew that.
Yeah. Well, because the new Papua New Guinea team is coming into the league. Not next year, the year after?
A couple of years' time, yeah. There's also one in Perth. But they're saying like that was a huge part of getting that over the line with Papua New Guinea, that they know how important it is to their people, that getting them included properly in the NRL.
What, isn't that a recognition of culture as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does that mean all the teams are going to, is it going to be a case of, similar, I guess, to New Zealand when they entered, you'd play games there and play in Papua New Guinea as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're still trying to work that out because
it's going to be interesting when you got to go through like customs and, international flight.
And getting people to move there, I think, will be another one. But some of our best players in the NRL currently are born in Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
You know?
That's not good.
Why, you think we're going to lose them to...
So there will be a lot of that, of them that already live there. But there's still a PNG team in the Q Cup at the moment, so there is a bit of that trouble going on.
But I was speaking to David Mead, who I used to live next to, and he is from Papua New Guinea, and he now is doing some work with the Broncos, but he's saying it means a lot to them as well because it will start from the ground roots of having a lot more support where a lot of those players just don't have when they're up and coming and have those facilities or, the money to be able to do that, that training.
So they are mad for it there. You think everyone was going on about Suncorp Stadium and how it was rocking for that final. The stadium in Papua New Guinea would do that for just a regular game.
Is that because of the crowd or just how well it's maintained?
No, they've actually got a really nice stadium there. They've got a brand new one, but even on the TV, when we got back and you go to a pub or something, they just replaying rugby league games.
Like old games?
The ones that were on that week.
Wow.
So there was nothing else on television. So, brilliant country.
So free to air is just back-to-back
Rugby
games.
League, yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. So I'm glad that Rugby League has brought world peace, essentially. Well, at least in this little corner.
Stav, Abby and Matt.
Alpha Bucks tomorrow, your chance at $50,000. It'll be the 9th of October. It'll be a Thursday. Here are your answers to play.
6 a.m. You got L. Some of your answers are lobster, lagoon, and laugh. You're right there. It's Thursday.
Yeah, I just didn't realise it was Thursday.
Because of that being today, Wednesday.
I know, but...
7 a.m, it's B. Some of your answers are boyfriend, bird, and Broncos. And 8 a.m, it's D. And some of your answers are dolphin, Doja Cat, and Denzel Washington.
Righto, see you tomorrow, boy.
Bye.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
You're only a what if away from great summer holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel.